So a lot of people thought that the previous video about how to install my software wasn't enough. So this is my Christmas gift to you, a video about how I animate exactly. So first we're gonna start with the setup here. We're just gonna put this to red here, and we're just gonna make a triangle. Triangle, and we're just gonna make it a bit more thick. Now, the reason we are doing this is to get an outline around our scene, so we know exactly where the camera is when we have a background, for instance. Let's choose a nice little background color. I think this will have to do. First thing you want to do, you want to just set the frame rate to 24 frames per second. That's the recommended frame rate I could give you. We're just gonna call the layer camera, and we're just gonna lock that. Now, under that, we're gonna make the background. Now, I want a bit of a Christmassy background, okay? We want to take all of this into a symbol, by the way. We're just gonna call it background. That's beautifully spelled, Ender, very nice. Just add as much detail as you could possibly want. I'm gonna import to the library a audio file that I made. Lock all of those, and this is where we are going to work. So normally, I put my brush size to about 3, and then I'm just going to start drawing a head. Now, I'm gonna make a, what about a snowman? Yeah, snowman seems nice. A tip here, if you wanna make circles a perfect circle, you go to Modify, Shape, and Straighten. That makes it really nice and round. If you get the line tool and draw the shadows like that, you can fill it in and then remove the line, and then you got a shadow like that. It looks really pretty nice. And I'm gonna teach you a trick here. If you go to the brush settings, paint selection, you can actually paint the selection you selected. Select that and make it a symbol. Let's call it snowman head. Now, what you want to do is on the layer where you have your snowman head, we're just gonna, what I always do is I draw and we're actually gonna draw the very first pose with him and his arm out. Time to color in the body and add some shadows under the neck. Like that. Press F6 to separate it, and we're just gonna rotate it like this a bit. See if that's all right. Turn on our onion skin right here, and we can just start drawing the rest. Add some shadow detail, and what I do to turn these 2 frames into an animation, I just press F6 on this one, and I just kind of move it like this. This, by the way, this is the transform tool. You get to it by pressing the Q button. I just turn it this way a bit, and then on the other frame, I turn it this way a bit. That looks good. Now I do all of the facial features on another layer, which means the eyes and the mouth. So now this snowman is actually, he lost one of his eyes, so we only have one eye to draw here. I just do this, and then I usually take like a bit of a pinky color, and then on the 2 frames after that, I press F6 again, and I select the mouth, I delete it, and then I just make that, like that. And then we just copy and paste those. And then when the body moves, I usually do a completely different facial expression. Pick our color again for the mouth. I finished up some lip sync, and now we got the final product. Perfect! Anyways, guys, that's usually how I animate. I hope you found this video helpful. This is my Christmas gift to you. Merry Christmas. That's it. Merry Christmas, everyone.